Okay, here's a setup of the miCOR. On the right here is a non-disposable battery portion. On the left here, this is the packaging for the disposable portion. And I'm holding that disposable portion right here in my hand. And there's a blue lever. And that blue lever is what we press to activate the cataract extraction portion and vacuum as well. No foot pedal, and there's no console. Everything is at our fingertips. And you can see I'm holding the battery portion of it, the non-disposable portion. I'm going to plug it into the disposable portion. And there's our self-contained handheld unit. Again, no foot pedal, no console. And as I press that blue lever, we're going to activate the oscillation, which allows us to extract the nucleus or the lens, and vacuum is also increasing linearly. There's no cavitation creation, no phaco energy, which is why I feel comfortable kind of being in the anterior chamber as well, which we'll show you in a video. Now we can switch the tips to an INA or irrigation aspiration tip. Now this allows us, again, to perform epinuclear removal, cortical removal as well. And as you press that blue lever, we're increasing vacuum. So we can use that silicone tip to engage if we need to near the anterior capsule and posterior capsule and remove those epinuclear shell if we need to. And I feel very comfortable also now switching it to a P mode, which is a polishing mode now. And that allows me, again, to remove those LECs and polish the capsule if we need to. And that silicone tip I like a lot as well. Now, what's nice too is I was one of the earlier adopters. I got a chance to use this technology over the last year and a half or so, and actually a couple of years at different iterations, which is why I have this experience now. But what's nice is that the IV pole is close to the handheld unit, so we end up using a really small amount of fluid as well. Let's show you a video. Here we go. Okay, here we are now going to perform hydrodissection. The capsulotomy has already been performed. And my technique using the miCOR is really to flip this lens into the anterior chamber. I just need about half of the lens to flip up above the plane of the iris, so I have access to a portion of the lens to chop it. Now remember, the miCOR here is a handheld unit. There's no base station. There's no console. Everything is at the tip of your fingers. In fact, you press a lever to engage the oscillation to disassemble and remove the nucleus here. So there's no cavitation creation. There's no phaco energy. So I feel much more comfortable to bring this lens into the anterior chamber, start chopping it here. I'm using a Kugelin here, just chopping it. And what's nice is you have vacuum control, linear vacuum control. So you have kind of the best of the kind of world of vacuum-based systems where you can control those pieces. And there's constant irrigation going into the eye here. So you have a nice stable chamber. You have vacuum to control that piece very nicely, and I can use my second instrument just to kind of feed those pieces into the tip of the miCOR. Again, there's no phaco energy, no cavitation creation, so I'm feeling much more comfortable being in the anterior chamber here, removing this lens, and you see the capsule's way back there, and basically that piece is coming to me with a really good followability. And that's pretty much it here as well. So we used basically a way to disassemble and remove the lens without phaco energy. That is so cool. And now here's the INA tip here with the miCOR system. It's a silicone tip here, allowing us to remove those, small cortical fibers here. A lot of the cortex is already gone with my hydrodissection. But what's nice about this tip is I feel very comfortable also polishing and really touching the capsule here. I always say it's important to not fear the capsule, but respect it. And so this allows me to respect the capsule. I can actually go ahead and really try to polish the capsule and then remove those LECs, etc. And then at the end here is removing viscoelastic and really finishing up the cataract. Hope that helped. Thanks so much.